for Swans. Sunday afternoon, light rain, so we were down at Brandon's. Thought we'd give you a quick shot of the 4 Swans. These are white trumpeter swans. Just flew in about a half an hour ago. Well, it's late evening. As you can see, we got a little snow. We're down in Brandon Fisher's yard, and we thought we'd show you his operation. This is an Older CordKing. We think it's about a 2008. And look at the size of the log deck on this. This will take nearly tree length wood pretty easy, it looks like. So what do you put? You put 30 footers on here?
Yep. Not topped, or well, the branches, the very tip top branches get cut off, but they hang right off the back. No sweat.
So we run 16 in our processor, and that's about the shortest you'd want to go. And we have found out that cutting even tree length on our little machine, holding it with a tractor, really speeds up their production. So this is, Brandon says they get in a decent wood like this. This machine is still cutting 7 full cord an hour, 48-inch circle saw. So 4-cylinder John Deere engine, kind of one of my favorites, not Brandon's.
If that thing would start when I wanted it to, I'd like it a lot more. So
they cut wood just in the fall of the year?
From about November to late October, early November to March, right about now. We did our last 6 cords 2 weeks ago or so until November again.
This is kind of just a fill-in off the excavation business then, really.
Yeah, this is an outlet for the wood to go. When we couldn't sell the tree length 10 years ago, there wasn't enough of a market for it. And we bought this, and we'd processed a lot of wood in the past, so we kind of knew what we were doing and decided to pick it up again.
So we were invited down tonight for a great meal with Brandon and his wife, and Jill's in there visiting, and we got to meet Grammy.
Yep, got to meet Grammy.
So Grammy's from Maine. Her whole family's been in the logging business, wood business, and so Brandon is, as we said, his 5th generation, and his son is coming up in the business, so that sawdust gets in your blood. So we wanted to stop by here real quick and show you this CordKing. It's a little older machine, it's got a lot of wood, still going strong. So and it's snowing here in late April.
I'm done with that.
So we're getting ready for spring. We do have our Carhartts on, a little bit dressed up tonight for the cooler weather, but spring is getting near. So thought we'd bring you along here and show you this real quick, and we'll be back with you guys soon.
Okay, we just got back from Surge's, doing a cleanup. We brought the 550. And this is what we brought over. We are now at our 2nd job, which is Surge's sister. So, Jeff is over here getting loaded up. Well, no, I guess he's not loading up.
No, waiting for my help. So we cleaned up Serge's lot today, and we're over at his sister Larissa's. She actually cut these trees down and got them stacked up for us, so we're going to get loaded and be with you.
Let me show them the wood. So they're just cleaning off part of their lot, so which is really nice wood.
So we get the 550 with us today, so we'll grab these pieces. Nice size wood for the processor, nice and straight. Nice solid wood. And this is Vlad's excavator. This is Larissa's brother-in-law. Vlad is the one that's been hauling in our payloader and some logs for us, as you've seen last year. So, beautiful April day, lots of snow.
Finally got done with the snow. Yesterday, it snowed all day. Oh my goodness. Pinnacle, and when we get home, you'll see Pinnacle and King Mountain is totally full of snow.
And would also like to thank Rodney from Firewood Providers Northwest. He's out in Gaston, Oregon. And we got back from our trip over to Larissa's. Got a beautiful load of wood. And I don't know if you can see up there on King Mountain and Pinnacle Mountain, lots of snow today.
Well, I thought I'd bring you over here to show you my load. Jeff is always showing his load. This was on the 550 that I brought home. These are just the tops, longer than 16 foot. So we bring them over here to the RV park, and then we go ahead and cut them down and block it up. Instead of putting these short pieces on the processor, it's not worth it. It's just easier just to go ahead and make whatever we need. We have an order going out on Saturday for 14-inch. So we'll go ahead and cut this 14-inch, and I'll pop them in half with my box store splitter and get that guy satisfied, because he's coming from Anchorage. So this is what I brought in today. We never get to see this part. Well, one of the reasons why I can't do any processing today, Jeff took an order for me yesterday for 40 bundles of wood. So tonight I will be bundling wood for this customer, plus trying to get ahead on my own bundles. So it just amazes me how he thinks I have time to process that whole load that we just brought in. I don't see how I can do it. Maybe tomorrow. Since it's been a while since you guys see me bundle, but just like when I am stacking wood, I try to get all of the spaces in here filled. So if some of the people are still using this to heat their homes with, so I still make pretty big bundles. Not until the summertime will they get a little bit smaller for the bonfires. And but a lot of people are using it for their wood source, a source of heat. So this is all I do every evening. I just try and get them all packed in here nice and neat, tidy. Sometimes I can actually lift them. Sometimes it's a little more difficult. But this is my little bundling rack. Right now I have a bunch of wood on the floor. Yesterday when I split this, so I'd have plenty to bundle, it was wet. The snow was coming down in sheets. So I ended up having to lay it on the floor so I can get it dried out. This is a heated floor. And I put my little label in here. And I have a pallet over here that I usually put 20 on it. I try to put the bigger, gnarly looking ones on the bottom where I know I can't get them fit in on top, so I stick those on the bottom and just kind of put everything else in between. Jeff doesn't care to do this. This is not his cup of tea, so I end up doing all the bundling. He can take the orders and I'll bundle. Because this is at order of 40. 40 I need to do by tomorrow morning. He's coming to pick them up. But usually if they don't fit one way, they fit another way, and I can squeeze something else in. I try to make them flat on top so that the next one can rest on it pretty easy. I get it as flat as I can. Then if I don't see something here that I can use, I still have my electric splitter over there that I can just custom make whatever it is I need. And I try to bring it up kind of close to the top. Normally I have my music going on in here, and I'm doing a jig as I'm bundling. Some of these that's on the floor are already dry from yesterday splitting it. And at least this is something I can do at nighttime, or if it's raining, snowing now, I can do and try and keep up. But as you can see, it's not that hard. It's just time consuming. I try and do roughly 20 bundles a night, just for my own stand. And I put a label in. Well, that was pretty easy. Already got 4 done, 36 more to go. So, we will be back with you.
So we've been busy, lots of snow last couple days, wet snow, hasn't been sticking to the ground, but just on the higher elevations here, even up in our woods, it's been adding up in this last week of April, so.
Every day for the last week it's been snowing here.
Almost spring.
Just about.
So we're getting some log inventory in the yard, and then hopefully we've been so busy, and then the nasty weather, we didn't get a chance to film the bags, but Jill's been stacking over there, of course. Got a couple more loads processed, and she's going to process today.
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm going to try to talk her into it. I'm going to go dump the dump truck, and we've been cleaning up some pieces over there, working on our other lot, getting ready for the road construction job, so lots going on. So from the Alaska Woodyard, we keep the sawdust flying.
And thanks for coming along.